Hello everybody, we're back to pre-algebra here. Pre-algebra math. Here's your ordering email. And we're going to do 3.1 today. Modeling two-step equations for 3.1. Here is your standard here, AREI. Explain each step to solve a simple equation. Here is your bell work. So this is your warm-up for your students to come in. Students, get on this when you walk in your classroom. When you get a class worksheet, start on that. If you need more room, then attach a piece of paper to your class worksheet when you hand it in. Notebook here. Here's when you take your notes, so get out your notebook, class. Multi-step equations and inequalities. So you have solved one-steppers. You're going to solve two-steppers. So you can do this word problem here about a rafting trip. Another notebook here. So this is, get your notebook out again. Another notebook slide about a drum set. And it's a finance problem here. And you need to find out what your monthly payment would be. And then we'll get into this further on example 4. Just to let you know. But you should take this down because you'll need it for example 4. Example 1, using subtraction and division to solve a problem here. So we have, this is our equation here. And then we want to check. You should always check your solution, students. Really easy to check. Here's your original. When we subtract 7 from both sides, what we do on this side, we have to do on this side. And then we end up with this. 3x equals negative 12 when we combine our negatives here. Divide each side. We have to isolate our variable there, so we're going to divide both sides by 3. And then we get x equals negative 4. And then we need to check it, remember? Answer the solution is negative 4. Here is your check right here. Write original, plug in, and see if it comes out. It does check. So that's, you should always check your solutions. Here's our first guided practice here. And we're going to solve this equation for R. Solve the equation, check your solution. Solve the equation, check your solution. So here we're going to subtract 8. We're going to subtract 9. We're going to cancel out this 9 right here. So negative 9 over here, then negative 9 here, then we come up with negative 8 equals 2r. Divide both sides by 2 here. This isolates, this cancels, it isolates your r. And then negative 8 divided by 2 is negative 4. Yes? Then example 2, using addition and multiplication to solve a problem. Here's our equation here. Check your solution. Write original. Then add 3. We need to cancel this negative out. Add 3 to both sides. And then we need to, those cancel, then we need to isolate our x here. So we divide both sides, or rather we multiply both sides here by 2 to get rid of this 2 here. X equals 8. And then we need to check. Here's our check here. We plug in our 8 up here. and it checks out. Now we have got to practice here. And remember, students, you should be able to do this on your own by now. You should be able to. Solve the equation, check your solution. So we're going to solve for f. And we're going to add 8 to both sides to cancel out this negative 8 here. We're going to isolate the right side here of the equation. And then here is our check for that. We plug in our value here, our solution, and it checks out. 40 over 2, 20 minus 8 is 12. So it checks. Here's our homework for 3.1, modeling two-step equations. Here's your homework. And if you need more space on your homework, staple. Use your own paper or get paper from your teacher and staple it to this homework sheet. Here's your homework here. Describe steps, copy and complete, solve the equation. Solve the equation, check your solutions here. Check them. Check your solution. Then we have a word problem here. Copy and complete the verbal model here from this word problem. This is a continuation of the verbal model. Check your solution on these equations. More equations here. Good equation practice here. And then 21, here's your rafting problem. And you should be able to solve it. Hello everybody, we're back to pre-algebra here. Pre-algebra math. Here's your ordering email. And we're going to do 3.1 today.